We have Fumitomo Egashira, who participated in the Global Agenda Seminar series in 2012, and now he is in Jordan. And Jordan is the country that is quite unfamiliar to a lot of Japanese. So I would like to find out what his career has been since he participated in Global Agenda Seminar Series. So tell us a little bit about your career evolution history.
Uh, yeah, actually, I'm working in Sumitomo Corporation. This is one of the Sogo social companies
Yes.
in Japan. And I was in a treasury department in 20 years, and I have 20 years experience in treasury. And also I live in New York 2004 and 5. And I moved my division from treasury to automotive. Then I moved to Singapore, then moved to Jordan, and I'm in charge of car finance and motorcycle finance business. And also we're dealing with a kind of mobility service
I
like
saw.
Uber and Kareem. It's one of the new area in automotives, and also autonomous and EV and such what we call CASE.
Yes.
This is also connected automotive, AV, and sharing. This is also one of our activities. And finance is also very familiar and related to such high technology
I see.
activities.
You mentioned Uber and all those, but how does the trading company get involved with this?
Trading, you mean Sogo Shosha, like?
Yes. I thought that
Yeah.
and selling and
uh,
parts supply and all sorts of things, I can understand what kind of role that the Sogo Shosha plays. But when it becomes the mobility, what do they do?
Actually, we don't have a direct relation with Uber and the Kareem, right? But in a sense, automation, agriculture,
Yes.
and also connected cars,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a lot of business relationship with such a high-tech companies,
I see.
and we are expanding their product to to many users and in many companies, and we are also investing such a companies.
I see.
So not only trading, we are investing and we are establishing such a high-tech companies, and we are sending our Sumitomo's employees to such subsidiaries. Then we are trying to expand our business field of automobility.
I see. I see. Yeah, because so what, I mean, if somebody asks you, what does the Sogo Shosha offer in this in your area, for example, to make money? I mean, you make money.
And we are connecting all industries, high technology, not only automobility and medical and IT and so we are aiming to establish a smart city.
I see. I see.
And yeah, so in a smart city, it need to include all kind of industries, and this is one of the area social companies can contribute, and this is also social infrastructure, and so all the people's for all consumers, they don't know where is Sogo Shosha.
Yeah.
But actually, for example, mobile companies and parking companies and rent-a-car companies and also supermarket companies, for example. Supermarket also Sumitomo corporations invested in Vietnam.
Mm.
So we are trying to connect all industries and also to make the smart cities. And this is also a Vietnam government aim, and that they want to establish such a high technology cities. So this is maybe one of the good examples for solo
I see.
shoshu.
I see. I see. So you are in so many different areas, and you are just about the only entity which has enough knowledge of what's going on in different industries, which may be uh, when you're the top person. I mean, everybody looks at you. So particularly so when there are lots and lots of uncertainties, and like today, they want to know, they want to be assured to some extent. And so you need to be, I suppose that you really need to be sort of together, even though you may not be that sure about the future. So that must be a very uh, amazing experience to have, because not too many people can have it. At the same time, it's a great opportunity to be able to know what you can do, I suppose. How do you deal with the people? You have 20 people from Jordan. What do you have any sort of different difficulty addressing?
Difficulties.
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, uh, not only Jordanian peoples, in Arabian peoples,
Mm.
it's very they like independent,
Mm.
and and also um, they believe the strong power and the strong, big mouth and big voice and the strong power. This is their, how say, resource of the
I just,
power, and so the governance is a very opposite to such a power politics, and the governance is quite opposite.
mm.
But this power politic is too much depend on each characters, the boss characters. And if this boss go away from the company, suddenly that companies become very weak.
Mm.
And but so my challenge was how we can transform our companies
Mm.
from such a power politics to governance.
Mm.
And but uh, this 20 people is very how say
Mm.
manageable size.
Yes.
So so I had a face-to-face meeting with all members,
Yes.
not only department managers and also department officers.
Mm.
And and frankly, this is also I was very surprised at, but all employees have not ever talked to previous GMs.
Wow.
And yeah, even 20 people's company, but it has a very big gap,
Mm-hmm.
and only few deputy general managers and and on some department manager can talk with general manager president.
Mm.
But so this kind of authority of the boss is has a strong power in this society.
I see.
So I try to discuss all members, and they actually they have a lot of opinions, good
Mm.
opinions and bad
Yeah.
opinions, and positive experience and negative experience, and that helped me how I should change this company.
Mm.
So this face-to-face meeting is a very fruitful for me. And also, when I transform these companies, I try to establish one task force to change our company culture, for example. This is a very simple, simple cases, but I made one task force to change office layout. Just office layout we want to change. But I pick up one member from each department.
Yes.
And each department member become task force members. And it is their first time to to know, to change the companies. And it was their first time to do other job and other work of their department. So so each department have to understand each department job,
Right.
and also each department have to understand what we should do for the company.
Yes.
So this kind of new ideas, new opportunities gave them a new creativities and new communications, and also they did, and they did very well, and they changed our layout very beautiful, very how can I say, so nice. So they also enjoyed this result, and after their hard negotiation and hard working, and that they made it, and they have now very big confidence. This kind of change, I was so happy to see such a change, and also this is also one of my challenge, how I can contribute to this company, and this company is Jordanian companies, and how we can share this good experience.
How did they change the layout? What was the new layout of it?
Yeah. Before changing, for example, legal department is one. Yeah, legal department is a little bit far from other department and far from my room.
Yes.
And nobody nobody can see what they are doing in the room.
Yes.
And some customers have to go to legal department room, but it's always closed, and nobody can see. And this made our customers feel fear. Oh, what's going on? What I have to discuss with lawyers. But task force member change. Every department should be parted by the grass. So yeah, so all rooms has a transparency, and of course they keep some privacy, but basically all wall has been taken off, and glass partition is main one of the big change.
I see. That's very, very interesting. Amazing. Yeah, and you were in Singapore before you went to Jordan. How was what did you do in Singapore, and how does it compare?
Yeah, in Singapore, I was managing indirectly the same finance companies in Indonesia, Indonesia, Philippines, and Thailand and Myanmar. And and I was like a hub in that areas, and I was managing each general manager, each president of the subsidiaries. Then I have to report and to Sumitomo headquarters Tokyo. So I was still like a corporate guy in Singapore, even if I was in automotive. But actually, here in Jordan, I'm definitely a general manager, president, and I'm a